What is up, everyone? StonePost34. Let me tell you real quick about the gameplay. This is a game I got into by myself. I wasn't playing with my group. And come to find out, I think I kill more people when I play by myself. There's just more bodies. So, yeah, it's kind of a fun little game here. It does get a little campy here and there, but we were trying to win. And I say we, I wasn't talking to anybody, but I was trying to win. So, what I want to talk to you about today is my daughter just turned 10. And I'm getting grief like you wouldn't believe. I'm getting so much trouble from my friends because I got my daughter, she's 10, I got her an HTC Galaxy smartphone for her birthday. And now I've got people calling me, putting messages on Facebook, what are you doing? You know, now my daughter wants, they're not mad, but I don't know, I guess they're kind of questioning and thought maybe this was a bit too early to get a phone. So let me give you my reasoning and kind of give you a history of what I had growing up. I didn't have a phone growing up, but I did have a pager. I bought it myself. My parents didn't get it for me. Bought a pager. People thought I was a drug dealer. I was, and I actually used it because I had a lawn mowing business, and that's the way people could get a hold of me. I had an early flip phone. I had a phone back in the 90s. I didn't have the bag phone. My dad had a bag phone, but I had a flip phone, and then ever since then I've always had a phone. Here's the reasoning. Let me tell you why my daughter got a phone. Yes, she's only 10, and we literally thought it would be when she hit junior high, which will be next year, that she could get a phone. Well, we got rid of our home phone. She's to the age now, my other daughter's 7, where they can stay home, here and there for 10 minutes, to an hour. We don't have to be there, but to do that, we had to leave in one of our phones, which is not a big deal, but usually we're both working, or my wife's at a meeting, I'm at a meeting, and so leaving a phone with them just really wasn't working out. So we just decided, let's pull the trigger. Now here's the funny story. The funny story is I thought I lost my phone. This has been about 6 months ago, and I have an HTC Sensation. It's an Android phone. It's it's a good phone for me. It works for me. But I thought I lost it a while back. So I had the insurance on it. I called, got the insurance to come back or give me a phone for like $100. I had to pay $120 or something like that. I got the same phone. It looks to be refurbished. It's not brand new. So I just thought, I told my wife, we'll save some money here. This phone's just sitting in a drawer. And so I called them thinking, well, they'll just activate this phone and then get me on my way, and I can just wrap it up and give it to her for her birthday. Well, I get on the phone. We're with T-Mobile, and I call T-Mobile and try to explain what I want to do, and the guy goes, wait, you want to use an old phone? I said, well, yeah, I've got it. I mean, that's kind of wasteful. He said, well, sir, you're one of our premier preferred, I don't even know, it sounded made up, premier preferred customers, and we have been with them for like 9 years. So he said, we'd like to offer you this Galaxy, I can't remember what it's called, it's a Galaxy something, it's pretty slick, it's better than my phone. And I'm like, great, here comes the sales pitch, here comes this and that. And I said, well, let's just, before we get too far in this, how much is it going to be? He said, free. He said, no additional charge. I said, well, how much is the extra line going to be? Because, we have this friends and family thing, and I don't know if that's what it's called, but where we can, share minutes. And I said, I don't want to be paying for another $60 a month for this phone. He said, no. So we went through what we wanted to add on, and we added on some child protection stuff so she can't just surf the internet anywhere she wants. Got insurance on it, some other things. It's literally costing me $17 a month more. I can't believe that. I was like, $17 a month? I mean, I looked up on eBay. It's like a $450 phone or somewhere in there. It's like a $400 phone. So I was like, I'm on the phone. I'm like, I can't believe this. And I said, well, when can you get it to me? Because my daughter's birthday, is the following Tuesday. And this was like a Thursday. And he said, well, we'll have it out to you by Friday. I'm like, tomorrow? He goes, yeah, we'll just send it out. I'm like, whatever. So I tell my friends this, and they're like, no way. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it really didn't cost us anything. And, I'm not trying to set the bar so high that my friends' daughters are hanging out with my daughter and they look like bad parents, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. I don't know. What do you guys think? What is the appropriate age to get a cell phone? I mean, for us, it was more out of necessity than status. And I think some people look at it as a status thing. For me, it's not a status thing. It's, man, I need it to work. I get my email on it. My faxes come in on my phone. I mean, I'm that phone is basically my personal little computer I can put in my pocket and pull up all this stuff. And to have my daughter have one is so much more convenient for me because she doesn't have my work phone, which I get work calls on. I got one last night at 8 o'clock to reschedule an appointment. So I get calls on it. I can't really leave it with my 10-year-old daughter, and it's not real professional. And like I said, it didn't cost that much to add this additional phone. So I don't know what you guys think. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but my buddy, he called me like, let's see, she went to school Wednesday or Thursday after she got it after her birthday. And my buddy calls me. He's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, did you just buy your daughter a phone? And I said, yeah. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. He goes, well, everyone at school's talking about it now. My daughter wants one, and then her other friend was talking about it. And he goes, you kind of put me in a tough spot because we were going to wait. Like we were as well. We were going to wait, and it turned out that waiting was not the best idea for us. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I think 10 may be a little bit young, but she's the oldest in the family, and we don't have a home phone. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I know I've been a little slow getting these up. It's not quitting YouTube, none of that. I'm slammed. I'm getting ready to leave town. I'm going to Tampa Bay for the Tampa Bay Chiefs game with my wife. So if you're out there, tweet at me. I'll meet you up in the parking lot and say hi. But I'm going to be in Tampa Bay. I'm visiting my family out there. I have family in Florida too. I try to get Aviator, but it's so funny. He's going to be in Kansas when I'm going to be in Florida where he lives the same weekend. He goes, I'm doing a wedding in Kansas. I'm like, well, I'll be in Florida. So we were going to meet up and have a beer, but I don't know if that's going to work or not. So if you guys are in Tampa Bay or from Florida and you're going to the Tampa Bay Chiefs game this Sunday, I'll be there. So anyway, guys, that's about it. I think 10 years old is maybe a little young, but it was more necessity. So take care as always, guys. This is Stone Post 34.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.